Hey everybody, this is Toti again with another Scars of Mirrodin Block draft. And what do I see here? A couple of interesting picks. The Blade Splicer, this guy is pretty sweet. He's a 2-for-1. It's always a nice one to have. Otherwise, other options are Blinding Soul Eater, he is always a nice one to have. Or Volt Charge. I think those are the three legitimate first pick options. Caressiferaxia is also quite nice, but I don't think I'm gonna pick him over any of these cards. This is the flying one. Yeah, this guy is decent as well. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with the Blade Splicer here. I think it's a bit better than these cards. I mean, could make an argument for the Volt Charge. Or this guy because he's colorless and leaves us open to other colors, but I'm gonna just pick that and hope that works out for us. So, some options here. Fallen Ferromancer, he is possibly the best card here in the pack. After that we have a Pith Driller, which is also always nice to have, or a Mutagenic Growth. Those are, I think, basically three things we wanna take a look at. Impaler Sharks are nice as well, but not at the same level as those cards. I think I'm taking the Ferromancer here. It's close, I think, with a Pith Driller, because this guy is colorless and he's gonna make our deck all the time. I mean, there is also the option of passing the Ferromancer since we passed the Volt Charge in the last pack. But I'm not sure. No, I think I'll just take the Ferromancer here. It's head and shoulders above the other cards, I think. Pith Driller is gonna be my pick here. It's a similar pack to the last one. Pith Driller and Mutagenic Growth are now the two best options, along with maybe an Impaler Shrike and Shriek Raptor, or one of those. But I'm gonna take the Pith Driller here. He's gonna make our deck whatever our colors might be. Oof, this is interesting. Brutalizer Exarch. This guy is pretty good. Some green seems to be open. I think 2-for-1s are always a nice option. Otherwise, a Gremlin Mine is fine as well to keep our options open. But I'm gonna take this guy and maybe go for like green-red or something like that. White seems to be drying out. And the Splicer is fine. Also the Gremlin Mine, but I think this guy is better, so I'm just gonna pick him. And now the best card in the pack is probably black. Yeah, but I'm not gonna pick that. We also have Guest's Verdict. Interesting. I can pick this guy, but he doesn't seem to be the most exciting. Whispering Spectre. I'm not gonna go into black, I don't think. Do I take one of these guys? Nah, it's too early to pick up this horrible thing. Do I just take the Priest here? I'm not such a big fan of the Priest, but I guess I pick him here. I think it's better than the other options. Glissa Scorn is the best card in the pack, I would say. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick that. Seem to be into green-red. Or at least green. Ooh, Spire Monitor. That's a really late Spire Monitor. But I think I'll just want to pick up the Cobra here. The Spire Monitor is better, but I am not really sure if I want to go into another color just yet. Especially considering the next best card is the Death Hood Cobra. And I want to cut off green as much as I can. Yeah. So I can pick up this guy. Probably the most decent card in the pack. I mean, this guy is meh, he's acceptable. This guy's fine as well. Yeah, I guess I'm picking up that guy. And some nice... Oof, this is pretty late. And the... Pooha! Caress of Phyrexia Wield. Oh my god, that's pretty sick. So I have an option between the Maul Splicer and the Leeching Bite. I think the Bite is just better, so I'm gonna pick that here. There is an option of grabbing one of the powerful black cards, but I think, oh my god, this Wield. Really? Okay, I'm happy. I was saying there is an option of grabbing in the pack there one of the most powerful black cards, like the Parasitic Implant or the Caress of Phyrexia that were around here. But I just want to cut off green as much as I can, since that's the color I'm apparently going to be for sure in. So not much for us here. I'll just pick up that guy. Rage Extractor, not the most interesting. I guess I'll pick up that elf. Gonna hide him though. This guy as well. Night. And white seems to have dried out, so I'm gonna hide that actually. I mean, I'm not married to red by any means. I have just a couple of cards in red. If we open up something decent in another color, I can just pick it. I mean, the only really good card I have in red is a Ferromancer. This one is fine, this is fine, this is fine as well, but nothing too exciting. Here I'm gonna pick up the Thropter Assembly because he is kind of a bomb. Burn the Impure is fine and everything, but I'll pick up the Big Fat Bomb. Yeah, not really close there. A couple of red cards, maybe I wheel one of them, like say, yeah, probably one of these two. This probably won't wheel if I'm lucky, the Peace Strider, but I'm not counting on it. Huh. Options here. Viridian Claw or Spine of Ishsa? I guess I can... What is my... I guess I can take the Spine here. It's like an expensive Vindicate, but if I can pick up the Rusted Slasher on the way back, or something like that. Who a Corrupted Conscience? Well, this pack is pretty insane. Spine, Corrupted Conscience, Viridian Claw, that guy, Spread the Stigmas, Divine Offerings, pretty deep pack. I might even wield the Slasher. Yeah, I'll pick up the Spine here. I think it's powerful enough that it merits a pick. Having picked that, I think I might just grab the Ichor Wellspring here and go in on those Gnathosaurs and stuff to sacrifice artifacts. Because also otherwise I can get a Rotwolf, which is fine. Is a Rotwolf better than the Ichor Wellspring? Nah, I think I'd rather have the Wellspring here. Another Wellspring. That sounds fine. Not much else to consider there. And Myrian Metal, I guess, the card for us, or a Tangle Hulk. Tangle Hulk is fine. I think actually, since I have one pump already, I think the Tangle Hulk will be a bit better for us. Picking up the Gnathosaur we were talking about to sacrifice our cool artifacts. It's better than this. I mean, Spin Engine is normally better, but in this case, I think I want the Gnathosaur. What the hell is this? I think I never saw this card before. Yeah. So Mirror Sire or Ogre Resistor. I think I just pick up the Resistor here. And god, this thing. I can either pick up a Spin Engine, Koth's Courier. Pistol Strike. Think I'll just pick up a Spin Engine here. Another Ogre Assister, that's fine. Rusted Slasher, perfect. Distinct Wheel, that's what we wanted. Yeah, I mean, if I had remembered about that Rusted Slasher, I probably wouldn't have picked the first Ogre Assister. Yeah, anyway, well, this guy's a nice wheel. It's pretty good against Infect, obviously. So this pack went reasonably well. We picked up a Throp the Foundry, a Spina Vista. Yeah, that was fairly acceptable. Not much here, I'll just pick up that, although I probably won't end up playing it. Yeah, not much I really care about here. What do I want to pick up? I'd like to pick up some removal. Near the end of the pack, possibly a Ferrabor, because he goes in 3 slot, and it helps us sacrifice our guys. So this is a bit underwhelming, but actually Palladium Mirror is quite decent because we have all of these big 6-drops, and he accelerates into them. So I guess that's fine. That works out. So I'll pick that guy. Man, I'm actually happy about that. So what is this guy? Yeah, he's not good. So Clone Shell is definitely an option, but I think I'd rather pick up an Iron Mirror here to accelerate our fatties. And oh god, Volition Reigns and Corrupted Conscience going around. That's pretty annoying. So I have an option here, either Copper Mirror or the Zuzi's Brigade guy. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this guy is never gonna be big enough. I think I just take the Iron Mirror here, the Copper Mirror. And I guess I'll keep taking mirrors. And here actually I'm gonna pick up that Wall of Tangle Cord. That should be pretty helpful to stop the flying beats. Oh, Slicing Twine, this is a pretty nice gift. Happy about that. I'll pick up another mirror, I guess. I mean, there's not much else in the pack. I don't know if I'm gonna play all of them. Pick up this guy. Though I'm not really sure if he's gonna make the cut, but I'm fairly sure this guy's not gonna make the cut. I don't think Over Menial is either. Yeah. Interesting. What, I have to sacrifice this, the Rusted Slash and the Gnathosaur. And then that's about it. I'll pick it just the same, but probably not gonna make the cut. Pick up this guy against Infect. Cut this guy against Infect. Or rather from Infect. Whatever. I also don't think this guy's gonna make the main deck. And also probably one of the mirrors will get cut. Guess the Silver Mirror is the most likely to not make it. 3 mirrors is enough because I actually want to play, I think, 17 lands anyway. I mean, I could play the 4 mirrors and 16 lands, but I hate it when I play 16 lands. I always end up with mana problems. That guy is a question, that guy is a question as well. Furnace Celebration, doubtfully, but we can see. Those are all maybes. These guys are probably making it. All those mirrors are making it. I don't know about you. Not you. Yeah, you're fine. So that's what our deck is looking like. We have 2 more slots for one of those cards up there to the right. So these are our options. I'm gonna take out Furnace Elevation because I don't have enough effect to make it decent. So one of these options over here. I think I might want the Spin Engine just to actually have a 3-drop. Although it might be actually also decent to add these guys too and jump from 2 to 4. If I have 4 mirrors. And then I won't be bringing in the beats early, I don't think, so this guy doesn't seem so good. The mirror is fine, but I want to overload for those. I guess I don't want to add another 6-drop either. So I'm not sure about that. Oh, Pit Driller, I forgot about this guy. So there's room for one more guy now. Did I forget anything else that might be important here? Well, I guess this guy's an option as well. This guy's an option as well, actually. Because of the Rebirth. I mean, with 2 Wicker Wellsprings and Spine of Ishtar, it's at least worth considering. I'll put this here with one of the sacrifice outlets. Okay, so I need one more card. I think it's not gonna be a mirror because I want to play 17 lands. So one of you guys. I also don't think it's gonna be the 6-drop. Could be the Ogre Menial to go more defensive. Then again, I could also be the priest. But the priest with only one of the 3-drop seems kind of subpar. This stuff. Let me just quickly separate all my tricks and removal spells here. We don't have that much removal actually. Well, I guess some of our creatures are removal, but and this thing as well. We have 2 ways to sacrifice artifacts. 3 artifacts to sacrifice. I think actually I want to add one of these 2 just to have another sacrifice outlet. But really, Kuldotha Rebirth seems so bad. Although I can also later on sacrifice one of the mirrors to get some chump block or something like that. I mean, this case doesn't do much at all, right? I'm really going to add Kuldotha Rebirth to my deck. Oh, this guy is a repeatable source of sacrifice, so I guess I might add him. Yeah, I think I can reuse this guy, so with the Wellspring in the spine, I guess that's fine. Yeah, I'll go for that. Definitely not gonna play 2 swamps. I have 2 iron mirrors and a copper one, so I think something like 9-8 should be fine. I don't have any fast cards in any of the colors. I think that's fine. Yeah, I should do it. Yeah, let's give this a try, see how it works out.